Okay, so I will keep going. If you have any questions, just type at the chat there. Okay, so after you have checked your calendar, so next we're going to continue with the create the task. Okay, so create the task is one of the important place where, okay, so we define our WBS. WBS is where we define the work to be performed, identify the needs of the expertise, assist in selection of project team, and establish a best for project scheduling and control. So I'm not going to touch more about how you're going to develop WBS, but if you want to work with the Microsoft project, you must understand how to develop the WBS carefully. Okay, so WBS is they have the elements of the and the different component and element of the work set to be performed. So you must identify clearly because each of the activities in the work breakdown structures, you will assign the duration, you will assign the resource, and assign the cost. Okay, I keep on repeating because this is really important. Okay, so when you develop WBS, you should consider the activity in your WBS is require the time. Okay, the activity require the cost, the activity is needed to arrange and to monitor. Okay, so you must create the activity or develop the WPF based on that activity that are required time, cost, arrangement, and monitoring. Okay, so to create our task, so we go back to the Microsoft project. Okay, so once after we assign, look back with the working time, everything. So the next step is we need to create the task. So this is where we can create the task. You will need to go to the task name column. Okay, click on the task name column and then type on the task that has been developed based on your work breakdown structures.
And then, Doctor.
Yes.
Your screen is not shared.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for the informing. Okay, so again, so when you want to create the task, go to this task column, task name column. So click, you must follow the sequence. Jadi tak boleh saya start ini dulu and then go back up and down. No, go by sequence because every task name that you have been click on each of the row, they will assign a ID number here. Okay, let me type. Okay, look back to your hands-on. Okay, so normally the first task name okay, can any siapa tak tutup the mic? Can you please close your mic? Okay, thank you. Okay, so for the first task name, it must be your project title. So look back to your hands-on. So your project title will be constructions of bus transit station. Okay, so this is your level 1. So this is your level 1. If you look back, I just very quick opening to the hands-on. Okay, so level 1. Okay, so this I already created the WBS for all of you. Okay, so easier for you to try on later on. So normally what we have when we develop the WBS, so we have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, depends how many level that you have been developed. Okay, but the first row, sorry, saya tak share. So for the first row, okay, if you look back to your hands-on, for the first row, for the level 1, okay, first column level 1, for the first row in your Microsoft project, it must be the title of the project, which is also your level 1. Okay, level 1 must be the title of the project. Okay, so this is your level 1. Okay, then after that, we will key in the task, we will create the task, followed by level 2, level 3, and level 4. Okay, how we key in the task? Okay, first of all, we key in first construction of bus transit stations, and then under level 2, we have temporary work. Under temporary works, we have retaining system, soil improvement, excavations. We go, like I said, we go by level, and then we go by group. First of all, we must go by level, start from level 1, level 2, and level 3. Okay, once we complete first group, then we continue again permanent work, piling. So under permanent works, we have piling. We have substructure and superstructure. Under substructure and superstructure, kita ada pile cap, ground beam, column, roofing, and so on. Okay, so we must go by level first and then go by the group. Let me show you. Okay, so next. So after that, we will get the level 2 is firstly temporary work. Okay, temporary work on the level 2. So under this level 2, so kita ada retaining structure. So we start retaining structure. We have soil improvement. Then we have excavation. So this layer done. Okay, but at level 2 dia ada satu lagi. Level 2 dia ada permanent work. Okay, so we have this layer, permanent work. So under permanent work, we have piling. So under tak ada component, tak ada activity under piling, then we will next we will go to structure and superstructure. Okay, so under structure and superstructure, we have our pile cap. And sum. Okay, so we will go one by one, so group by group until the end. Okay, until you go to the certificate of statutory completion. Okay. Okay. So if you found that you are missing some task in between pocket and sum, so what you can do is you can click on this column, this row. Okay, so another way that you can insert your task is go to the task tab. Okay, go to the task command. You can insert the task. Okay, so you can insert the task, which is our ground beam and slab. Okay, ground beam and slab. That's all. Okay, so if you want to delete the task, okay, just click the task, go to the task tab, go to the task command. or right click. Okay, so if you want to delete, you can just click on the task that you want to delete, right click, delete the task. Okay, so you can always right click as well to insert task, to delete task, and so on. Okay, so this is where we complete our task. Okay, so this is where we complete our task. So the last one is the So after we create the task, so the next thing is we need to enter a milestone task. Okay. So for every Microsoft project or every scheduling or for you doing the Gantt chart, you must set your milestone. It means set your target. Okay. So by when you must finish your work by when, so you must get this task done. For example, so you must set your milestone. So the milestone is important when it will shown in your Gantt chart later on. So that this is actually important when you doing for the tracking of the project. Okay. So how to create the milestone? So after you create all the task name, create all the tasks. Okay. So normally we will add in the project start and project finish as our milestone. Okay, so how to add project starter as our milestone? So you want to make it before temporary work. So you click this activity. So go to the task tab. Okay, go to the insert group. You have the milestone command. So click it. So you have your milestone. So we click project start. So this is our first milestone, means that by this date, okay, by this date, 15th of November, so we shall start our project. So most of the milestone, they will not have any duration. Milestone is only the targeted date. So they won't have any durations assigned to the activity. Okay, so this is project start, and then we set a milestone. Here we set a milestone for project finish. So this is our another milestone. Okay. So if you look back your hands on, so this certificate of statutory completion is also another milestone. Okay. So this is another milestone. So if you either you insert it insert the task directly insert milestone directly as a task. Okay. If or you change the task to the milestone, you can just click on the task, go to the task tab, go to the information command, click it. Okay, and then at the advanced tab, so mark task as milestone here. Mark task as milestone. So you click it and then click OK. Okay. Or another way is you can double click. You can double click the task, so the same task information will be appear. So just go to the advanced, mark the task as milestone. Don't forget to assign the duration 0 duration because all the milestone is as 0 duration. Click OK. Okay, so here is how you enter the milestone task.